It may be just a state, but it has the fourth largest economy in the world and is more beautiful and interesting than many countries. And on this journey, I'll be sampling the best of what this incredible state has to offer, from its stunning nature and geography to its exotic cultures and its fascinating history. And I won't even be covering the whole state. Join me on this fascinating road trip through Western California. California lies on America's Pacific coast. It is the nation's most populous state and its third largest. This time I'll be covering the western portion. From Livermore, I'll head to the North Bay and Point Reyes before exploring the stunning coastline and charming multicultural towns of Sonoma County. I'll then stop in the world's famous Napa wine country before visiting the historic Chinese settlement of Laki. Next, I'll head south to Paso Robles to visit a Cycladic vineyard before exploring the lesser-known site of San Luis Obispo County. After side-tripping to the Carrizo Plains, I'll explore Cambria and the San Simeon coast before visiting a Spanish mission, finishing at a charming roadside church in Hollister. We're in the town of Livermore. I heard about this beautiful Indian temple. I've never seen one of this style before. Oh, wow. From Livermore, I head north to the hills of Marin County. Oh, this is nice. We're just north of the town of Novato. We pulled off the main highway because I saw on the map some Olompali State Park I hadn't heard of, but apparently it's the site of an old Miwok Indian village, and it's also the site of an old rancho which contains the oldest surviving house north of the San Francisco Bay, and also said that this was a significant battle site during the Bear Flag Revolt, so definitely sounds like something worth checking out.
Najstarszy to ten domek jest.
By the mid-1800s, the Miwoks have begun to abandon their traditional villages in favor of more modern housing structures. And in 1843, the Miwok Camilo Unitia was granted 8,800 acres of land by the Mexican government, on which he built a successful ranch and the first adobe house north of San Francisco, which later came into the possession of James Black and then later his daughter and son-in-law Mary and Galen Burdell. You know, the guy inside the visitor center was telling us that it's actually a house within a house, because when Black decided to build a new house for his daughter, he actually left the original house and just built around it. Now, unfortunately, the oldest house north of San Francisco Bay is a ruin now because it burned down, but you can still see other structures throughout the park.
XD, tak? Czy który tam? Ja nie widzę dobrze.
Salzburg House. Całą historię.
Oddajcie na wszystkie.
The area eventually became a Jesuit retreat and then later a hippie retreat. And one of the famous hippies and musicians from that era that stayed here was Jerry Garcia. This retreat was more of a cult plagued with unsafe conditions, accidents, and drugs. The leader actually ended up in an insane asylum.
Nova Albion from New England, see?
Now, a 16th century Elizabethan coin found in the park by archaeologists led to a suggestion that the natives here may have had contact with Sir Francis Drake. But even earlier, a hiker came upon a brass plate reportedly engraved by Sir Francis Drake claiming this land in the name of England. So it's very possible that this may have been the original New England. Right here we have a eucalyptus. They're not native to California, but they were actually imported from Tasmania because they made good wood for railroads, and also serve as shade, windbreak, erosion control, and carbon sequestration, and even potential remedies for malarial fever, as well as other medicinal benefits. And also honey production and fuel. Also animals wouldn't eat them because the leaves were poisonous, but their flammability was also one of their drawbacks. They also fall easily, creating a safety hazard. The same toxic oily leaves that act as a pest repellent and even remedies prevent native plants from growing, alter the soil chemistry, and remove native wildlife habitat, and kill native birds that attempt to nest in their slippery branches.
Chcesz stanąć nad...
Oh, this guy right here is an alligator lizard. Oh, we have a flock of wild turkeys. Yeah, you see these all over California. Over there we have some California quail, the state bird. Unlike the turkey, I rarely see these anymore because of domestic animals. I am now traveling west to the Point Reyes National Seashore.
The landlord's here to visit. Their blasting disco down below. Says I'm doubling the rent cause my building's condemned. You're gonna help me buy City Hall. Oh, we can. You know we can. Oh, we can. You know we can. Let's fix a landlord man. I tell him turn on the water. I tell him turn on the heat. Tell me all you ever do is complain, yeah. Then they switch the place when I'm not here. Oh, we can, you know we can. Let's fix a landlord, let's fix a landlord, let's fix a landlord man.
No bo zaraz wypłoszy, bo już się patrzy.
To jak zęby po afrykańsku. To jest gardą, to zęby afrykańskie.
może małe ma.
Ale mam lekkie, bo...
Małe ma. Które ma normalnie mają, niektóre to już iść nie może. Aż trzeje, zobacz, aż czerwone ma, tak aż nogą trzeje. Zobacz, takie kwiste. Krzyża. Jakieś takie... Wiecie, to ma normalne, a to małe ma tego.
Trzeci świat jakiś owce albo kozy, a nie ma niczego.
This is Drake's Bay, believed to be the site where English privateer Sir Francis Drake landed in 1579, though the English would never end up colonizing California. That honor would go to their enemy, the Spanish, and in fact, it was Spanish explorer Sebastian Vizcaíno who gave the name Point Reyes, or Point of the Kings, in this case 3 kings, on January 6, 1603, the Epiphany. I'm now heading to Santa Rosa to begin my exploration of Sonoma County.
Well, listen close if you really want to hear what she just me. It's time one day. From this July, going to put it in a book. I'm going to get her by hook or crook. Yeah, I'm going to get it. It's just a matter of time. Gonna lay it on the line. It's like a baby with a strand on. It's like a cowboy with a saddle on. We're together, I ain't nothing but a feather, but when we're not, I miss it a lot. Gonna take a mind, lay it on the line.
Oh, we've just arrived in Santa Rosa. This is actually one of the most multicultural cities in California, and we stopped at this Russian Orthodox church. Yeah, apparently there was an Easter festival that we just missed. Too bad, that would have been cool to see.
Nie chcesz? Może sobie sami.
Ale diablików też mają żarcie.
To tam są jakoś bardzo. Recently I stumbled upon some sort of New Year's celebration being held at this local Khmer temple.
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ
Może być. Oh, we just checked into our hotel. We're gonna try this Nepalese food truck. I've never had Nepali food before, so I'm especially looking forward to trying their dumplings.
To przecież to można z tego jeść, to nawet nie trzeba talerza.
Yeah, I thought the dumplings would be larger. And I didn't know they eat chow mein.